point after a very solid first quarter for the Bulls.
Right, so we got to continue to build on it now. One of the things that you did in the first quarter, they shot 70% from the field.
Assisted 14 of 16 baskets. Jones in the paint at 6'1", one of the smallest players in the league.
He does so many things. So he manipulates the ball, gets away from the defender by using the other side of the rim for protection.
Really smart, high IQ player. There's a nice three from Tyrese Martin. Inter deal with the Nets. Jones looking for another assist to Vucevic. Rebound inside, grab by Tom. Finds Traore from the corner. Good job by Vucevic, although it looked like Claxton had grabbed his jersey. It'll be
makes it ball. He plays at his own pace.
Jalen Wilson battling for it. It's last touch by the Bulls. Stays here. Stays.
And he also is a very good on-ball defensive player.
Trey Jones on the season, almost a steal and a half. Anything beyond one is usually solid. You get to about 1-3, 1-4, 1-5, you're getting into the really, really good numbers. Claxton misses with Vucevic, Jones, Okoro, and Buzelis. Here's Jones trying to turn the corner, gets to the paint, and tries to sling it along the baseline to Buzelis.
Their bench, and Brooklyn's bench got after the Bulls in Brooklyn.
Thomas inside for Claxton. Working inside patiently, and he's able to score it. Take a timeout here with 10-7.
In that position, he will stay there big on big. But when you have these smaller lineups, these smaller guards have to play like they're big. They have to be in that same kind of rotation that's
helping you defend on the back line.
Well, no, I mean, because there was only one in the game that time.
Right.
So, because, you know, Jalen Terry plays the role of Jalen Smith. And Jalen Smith can block those shots back there. But the guards should be looking for steals. They should be looking for turnovers. When that ball was there, he's got to rotate quick and just have trust that your teammate is going to rotate with.
Buzelis trying to put the moves on Claxton, who used his length to knock it free into the hands of Martin, who's going to drive to the cup through the hands of Traore, and Brooklyn gives him.
When he has an advantage or an opportunity to do that, he should really look into that. That's one part of his game, is take it to another level.
Vucevic unable to connect there. Wilson comes back for Brooklyn down 14. Traore was ahead of steam and some speed, and he draws a Jalen Terry foul.
Watch Modest here. Claxton to knock that ball away. Sign up to receive text messages from the Bulls for your again. Are you listening? That's City 25.
Hey, what are you doing drifting off? Listen,
it's City 25.
Hey, listen up.
I want to make sure Bulls Nation. Listen, that's a nice jersey to get. Josh might be on the All-Star team.
Getting into some contact over the course of the week to hopefully get back soon. Here's Vucevic galloping inside for the deuce.
Bruce is really, again, starting to side out.
You pointed something out defensively about him as well. He's been a little bit sharper in that category. That's a nice two-man game as Traore finds Clax games with multiple blocks. He's already got one tonight. Looking for a three here. Rebound to Wilson, and he got hit by Okoro, who was in the path.
Well, one of the things that happens is you get Vooch involved early. And also having Jalen Smith out there also puts a little extra in the giddy up too. See what he's doing.
Yeah. Thomas, little step back, the high arcing jumper for Cam Thomas goes averaging 18 a game. It's only his 18th game of the season. Here is Smith inside, patient, and he draws contact. Count the basket for the goaltend and a foul.
It's going to be up.
So that was for grabbing the rim. White gets, that means anybody can take the technical foul shot. Okay. Smith misfires on it. Lead is 13 with 8 minutes to play. Bulls had that lead balloon.
Kyle doing a good job on Cam Thomas.
Yeah, he's really not been able to get free for anything easy. Buzelis went up there to try to block it, let it go. Wilson saw it and rim out. Here's White driving on Martin. Slipped a little bit in the paint. Dosunmu, Herter, Smith, and Buzelis, the rest of the five. Herter slings it. Buzelis takes it.
Shooting three, beating three. Modest Buzelis.
We had him at a 5th block late in that game, but they eventually went back and took one of those blocks away. So he ended up with a career high tying 4. Great defense by Dosunmu on Thomas.
Defense.
Well, trying to stick with him, going to the rim, forces him into a tough jump shot. Buzelis tried to time it up, but he couldn't squeeze it. It ends up with Brooklyn for a second chance. Traore. Looking for Wilson, who did a nice job of reaching to get it, and he hooked it in.
Well, he snuck baseline that time. He went back door.
Wilson fan, obviously watching him in the Big 12 when he was at Kansas.
Yeah, he can play. He was a very good player at KU.
Buzelis again.
Mata said, I don't care what kind of player you are. Take this with you. Get it out the net.
His second three. He's got 8 points and a couple of assists.
Off the bench now, these young players maybe got the minutes early in their career. Now they're getting opportunities to play.
Thomas, drive, kick. Wilson, three, yes. Jalen Wilson, who was the Big 12 Player of the Year in his third season out of KU.
He got drafted in the second round?
Second round in 2023.
You think about that. I mean, you're a conference player of the year in a big-time conference.
Yeah.
You're on an All-American team consensus, and you go in the second round.
Good ball movement. Herter short, though. Wilson, there he is on cue with the rebound. Herter reached
into where we are now.
There's Wolf, Glencoe, Illinois native, with a left-hand scoop. Nicely done. I asked Danny, how many people you got here tonight? And he goes, a lot less than the last time we were here in December, for obvious reasons.
Yeah, there's people watching the Bears game.
That's right.
We love you, Danny, but we're not watching you
not
tonight,
buddy. Brother. Not tonight.
Not tonight.
Here is Herter off the back rim. There is Wolf with the rebound. Here's man driving, kicking, Diolman. 19 years of age. Picked off by Buzelis. Couldn't squeeze. Man, lob, Claxton.
That turned out to be a fast break opportunity for the Bulls into an E. That's
cut it back down to 10 after trailing by 19. There is Buzelis. Dosumu. He's going to hoist it up ahead.
Give me the hot sauce.
Bench for Dosumu, who he and Kobe White have combined to go 6 of 7 from 3. Diolman hangs and throws it over the... Here comes Buzelis, finds Jones, transition triple, left it short. And, well, they're cheering for the Bears as they've taken a lead in the second quarter. They showed the scoreboard, and the fans, a lot of them wearing blue and orange, were making noise. Nice finish by Terrence Mann using his frame at play.
Yeah, he put his body in the boots there, wouldn't allow Boots to try to challenge that shot.
His second field goal for Mann. Very cool to see Tina here, and she was very emotional, understandably so, as any mother would be. When Danny got drafted, there's a nice play following his Vucevic. We saw that 6'10" brother, his 5'10" mom. And foul on Vucevic and one. Claxton puts it in and a chance.